UConn 1 minute away from 71 straight wins. Doty took a hit and went down. Gino is livid that there was no foul on the other end. Notre Dame with a short one inside. That won't go. Now an official timeout to see if Doty can get up. And Gino Auriemma is really ticked off. We welcome you. We've been watching on ESPN. We have 49.7 seconds left. Caroline Doty, the 5'10 sophomore for Connecticut, is in some pain and down on the court, but Connecticut has a 14-point lead and a break in play to attend to Doty, who had a tremendous first half for Gino Auriemma.
Now the Irish just trying to make some things happen to cut into this lead. There is some contact between her and Skylar Diggins, the outstanding freshman from Notre Dame. The reach and slap, the ball comes loose.
No foul called on that play. One reason that Auriemma was so upset. UConn seeking their 71st consecutive win. Right now they are tied with themselves and the Connecticut Huskies of 2001 through 2003, who won 70 consecutive games. Right now the building is hushed for the first time in about the last half hour, because Connecticut really came roaring out of the gate. They scored only 25 points in the first half. They led Notre Dame by 3, but it was the lowest scoring half of the season for Gino Auriemma's team. But they found that other gear that they want to find in the early moments of this second half and opened up a sizable lead. But right now everyone's concerned about Doty and her health.
It's been some frustration by both head coaches with some contact and no calls throughout the course of the game. We saw Maya Moore stunned when she was hit in the face earlier in the basketball game.
One more look at this injury by Doty.
I think it's that hit right there. Yeah, it's not actually the hit by Diggins.
It appeared to be inadvertent. That doesn't mean it wasn't a foul, but there was no foul call, no whistle on that play as play continued to the other end. Doty averaging 8 points, 4 assists a game, one of the better shooters on the Husky team out of Doylestown, Pennsylvania, and she's been on the floor for a good 3 or 4 minutes now, and yet to rise, yet to get up into a seating pose. And that is what everybody is thinking right now, just praying that she's okay, with her hands over her eyes on the floor. So 49.7 seconds. Everybody in the building here in the XL Center, including Gino, was getting ready to celebrate this record-breaking 71st consecutive win, but now it's a hushed arena and very concerned looks on her teammates and on the fans' faces all around the building.
She took a pretty good pop to the head.
She sure did. And obviously nobody in any hurry whatsoever when you're talking about a head injury of any kind. Blinking her eyes, she is speaking to the trainer and to Gino and the assistant coaches.
And her arms are moving.
Yep. Very positive signs. One more look at that play that sent her down moments ago. Well, first she's starting to get up into that seated position. I hope it's nothing more than a pretty good headache. Well, this team, this program, absolutely beloved here in Connecticut, throughout the state, really throughout New England, with all that they have accomplished and are in the process of accomplishing at this very moment. Gino Auriemma with 6 national championships, and Maya Moore, the 2-time All-American.
Take one more look at the play. It occurs up around half court. She is holding the basketball, uses a crossover. The ball comes loose. It's Ashley Barlow who hits her in the head with the body as she's trying to get by.
She may have got her with the elbow. And Doty finally up. Sophomore is on her feet. So is everybody else. And she'll be taken off for further examination heading to the trainer's room. So it appears, unfortunately, she's not going to be able to take part in the celebration of 71 consecutive wins. But she really, in particular in the first half, did her part.
Well, you're going to have a couple things going on here at the end of the game. First of all, there's real concern by her teammates about her health, and obviously her getting up and on her feet is encouraging to all of them. But Coach Auriemma has been staunch in the belief that this number doesn't mean much to him.